Unfortunately, we're going to be stuck in this very January-like pattern going forward, and we're just not going to get too many more reliefs in sight, at least in the foreseeable future. In the meantime, still looking at some snow showers pushing their way through the state of Indiana on live Viper radar. By the time a lot of this moisture makes its way closer towards us, it'll be a few light snow flurries, but a little bit more as far as the wintry mix variety goes. Not looking at too much as far as accumulation with it, but more importantly, at the moment, we're still keeping things dry on live Viper radar right now throughout central Ohio, and our tower camera quiet looking outside. Very light winds only coming in at 3 miles an hour from the southeast. We're sitting at 33 degrees here in the city. There are still plenty of spots below the freezing point. Marysville and Mount Gilead at 31, Marion at 30, even Athens, they're at freezing right now at 32 degrees. But again, most of us still dealing with very calm winds. Thankfully, not looking at too much as far as any fog development right now, but visibility in some spots is reduced to about 4 to 5 miles. So just keep that in mind if you are going to be hitting the roads in the not too distant future. So again, as far as our precipitation chances go today, they're not the strongest, sitting about 20%. So very isolated activity expected later on, but we'll keep our temperatures here within the city above the freezing point for our daytime high. And we're still tracking plenty of spots that do hit that 40-degree mark, mainly southeast of the city, further down the US 33 corridor. Overnight tonight, we drop back down anywhere from the middle teens to the mid-20s. We'll be a little bit warmer here within the city, but these overnight lows, again, still much cooler than where we should be for this time of year. And unfortunately, tomorrow to start the new work week, watching those temperatures staying below the freezing point for most of central Ohio. But the good news is once we get past today and into tomorrow, we'll at least see a little bit more sunshine out across the region. So that's going to account for something, you would think. Again, as far as those wintry mix chances go, most of it likely to occur north of the I-70 corridor with a few little spritz here and there. Then overnight tonight, we'll start to see clouds clearing a little bit across the region before we get that slightly widespread sunshine by tomorrow, if it wasn't for the fact that the sun sets as early as it does right now. But throughout much of the evening, mainly clear skies across a decent portion of central Ohio as high pressure continues to build in over the region. Then we get towards the middle of the week. That's when I'm tracking our next system that will bring rain chances throughout a good portion of central Ohio. On the back end of that system, that transitions into snow. Not looking too much as far as any measurable snow at the moment, but I'm really just keeping my eye on the below average temperatures, far below average for this time of year, as a massive dip into jet stream moves its way further into the region and even going down as far south as Tennessee and parts of the Carolinas. So what that means for us is we get our warmest day of the week this upcoming Wednesday, sitting at 43 degrees. And then we'll be back into that pattern of daytime highs falling down into the low 20s, upper teens this Saturday. This upcoming weekend and early next week look fairly rough temperature-wise, but the good news is the precipitation that I am tracking, we're not going to see too much as far as any accumulation.
All right, like to hear that, Brian. Thank you very much.